just give us your name and proceed.
I'm Natalie Warren. I love the photograph, the vigil behind me there. And so I can get them later. I'd like to tell you, first of all, I'm a great-grandmother. I'm looking forward to my grandchildren, great-grandchildren growing up in a healthy Portland, those that have stayed. Because of problems with our government, my siblings have not all stayed in this country. They left. And those that stayed work as I do. So I wanted to say I work for the Oak Rehab, assisting those who are willing and able with help in Quadrant Southeast mental health system. That was my occupation for a number of years. Those who are willing and able with help become and remain employed. That was my job, and I watched it happen. The department during another era, another season of cutback, was closed. And it was foolish. It was made by bookkeepers. And that's really the primary reason we find people on our streets today. They were getting help before. And that money didn't come back to the city. It was just ended. The program was ended. Because I was paid not by the city, but by Oak Rehab. Now, I'd like to speak to a couple of things in particular. When yesterday you chose, in a rather, I thought, mean way, to put the vigil out of the front of the city hall and Lightning Sacred Special Spot, which was a piece of art, volunteered and kept up by one person, one homeless person who dedicates his days. The candlelight vigil for the last a score more of months, it's given hope, not just to the homeless out there, but to people like myself who just walk by and I watch. I stop in and I look at the amazing little trinkets, little spiritual items that people would leave. And homeless people kept that neat and in order. And I, for the life of me, can't understand why you look over that. So I'm going to move on. I wonder if you realize the number of unemployed, hardworking volunteers sleep on the front steps.
Yes.
I wonder if you have any idea. The poorest, the lonely, and the lost are not lost to themselves and those of us out there. They are lost to the city who has guidance. You're just misguided, in my opinion. And it's corporations. We all know that. You know that. The empty building, someone said, I wonder if you noticed how many women and children are out there on the streets, trying to get a night's sleep with a roar of engines going by.
I want to ask you to wrap up. You've actually used your time. I'm giving you some extra time. You're making some great points here.
Thank you. Mr. Fish, you nullified every word you said. It's the attitude when those were torn down. It's the attitude of those sacred spots. And the prisoners who helped tear down these structures last night, those people could be working together with the homeless. We don't have to take one little organization and have them do the work that homeless people can help because they are toward the loneliest and the lost. One person said to me back about 2011, you want to help the poor, take one of us home. Take one of us home. And I thought about that a lot. And so the next day, I invited somebody to come home. And through this time, we've had maybe 15 people. Some we had to say, no, this won't work. I'm telling you, 2 of those people work 2 days a week. They come to town. You've seen them out here. They bring food. They carry that food that's all donated. They cook it. They drive their bicycles 12 miles a day. 12 miles on your bicycle? You know, the homeless spend a lot of time just surviving and serving the city without a penny.
Ma'am, I want to ask you to finish your thought. Thank you.
Stop.
Okay. Thank you very much.